Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel where we will help you stay up to date with the latest tech trends. In this video, we'll take a look at the best budget smartphones of 2023. Choose one of the best cheap phones if you're on a budget and don't want to compromise on quality. Here's the thing about budget phones: some are bad and not worth your while, but there are a handful that excel in one or two things, making them a great value in their own right. The iPhone 14 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra may get all the media attention thanks to being some of the best phones around, but cheaper handsets are often better value for most people. And while companies typically only have one or two flagships, they often release a larger section of affordable handsets, which means there are many models to choose from. Whether you're looking for a phone for personal use or professional use, we've got you covered. Before we move further, do subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. The first one, Samsung Galaxy A53 for $349. If you're looking for a best cheap Samsung phone, the Samsung Galaxy A53 is certainly the one to beat. Hardly cheap looking despite its affordable price, this attractive budget phone boasts an impressive screen and even more impressive cameras. Of course, that 6.5-inch screen is just as fancy thanks to Samsung's AMOLED display technology that makes every single content that you watch bold and colorful. The visuals are incredibly crisp as well thanks to its 120Hz refresh rate. Its performance and charging capabilities a little slow unfortunately, but unless you absolutely need speedy flagship for your daily mobile needs, these aren't deal breakers. The second, the iPhone SE 2022 at $429. Apple's cheap iPhone is a budget as you get if you're an iOS fan. With the launch of the iPhone 14, Apple is still selling some older iPhones cheap, but the iPhone SE 2022 is still the best bargain for iPhone fans, and it's still available at Apple Store. While it's sitting at the bottom of the iPhone pile in terms of price, this 5G smartphone doesn't skip on performance or connectivity, even touting Apple's the same A15 Bionic chipset found in the newer iPhone 14. It's a proper upgrade from its old version, being faster and better connected, even if it does keep the same design. Still, why reinvent the wheel, guys? We love that the classic design and think it holds up, even the Touch ID feature. It also has the same weight as an iPhone 13 mini, but without the pesky edges, which makes it a pleasure to handle. If you're looking for better cameras and a bigger screen, this might not be the right phone for you. However, guys, if you prefer a smaller screen and are not big on the taking photos anyways, this is the best value choice for you. At number 3, we've got Google Pixel 6 at $429. If you want a powerful phone at a value price, the Google Pixel 6 is one to beat. This cheap Android phone to be is a happy compromise between price and performance. It might not be the fastest phone on the market. You need to get an expensive flagship for that, but it comes with the latest version of Android and delivers a strong performance thanks to a large part to Google's Tensor's chipset. The same chip empowers and elevates the phone's photo software and therefore phone photo taking capabilities, which makes it an excellent choice for budget-minded consumers who take a lot of photos and videos. It takes great photos in broad daylight and at night, boasting true-to-life colors. The Google Pixel 6 is also a massive update and comes with a radical new design that features two-tone glass rear, more straight edges, and less rounded corners. This might be a welcome change for Pixel smartphone fans who have grown wary of the old look. At number 4, we have the OnePlus Nord 920 at $249. Once in a while, you come across a smartphone that punches above its weight, and for those who are looking for something that's less than $300, that phone is the OnePlus Nord 920, which we found to be an easy recommendation for budget-minded consumers looking for a cheap Android phone. The OnePlus delivers a slick performance, which is admirable considering the price, but it also comes with an OLED display that we found to be bright and punchy, and even worthy of a $600 phone. It also improves readability. The OnePlus Nord 920 is a solid performer for playing games, consuming media, and of course, making calls. You'll barely notice that you're using a mid-range phone, and if you're happy to compromise on the camera features, you'll love it for your daily needs. At number 5, we have the Moto G Fast at $142. If you want one of the latest Moto G series phone but need to go for an even lower price, the Moto G Fast is a compelling option. It still has a Snapdragon 665 chipset powering the most expensive Moto G series model, but it comes at a price well below the others. Its 3 GB of RAM is nothing special though, but its baseline 32 GB of storage is extremely low. Still, at a budget price, you're getting a screen that looks fairly modern with a punch hole in the corner, which looks suitably modern even if the resolution is only HD. The 6.4-inch display is pretty large. Beyond that, you get a fingerprint scanner, a headphone jack, and a USB-C for charging, though you only have to buy a Motorola Turbo charger yourself. The Moto G Fast is the US equivalent of this phone, but it has slightly less RAM, half as much storage, and it doesn't feature the laser autofocus like the Moto G8 does. Choosing the best budget smartphone for you is deciding which aspects are most important to you guys and what you can live without. Even the best cheap phone doesn't have it all. That low price means there's always weaker elements. The first step is to figure out what your need is when it comes to display, cameras, battery life, and features. When it comes to the screen, for example, you want to decide on the size. A smaller screen makes it easy to use with one hand and easily to fit in your small pocket, while a bigger screen can make apps, games, and videos more pleasant to watch and interact with. Cheaper phones typically have less advanced cameras or just the one rear and one front camera setup. But guys, if you have a powerful lens is important to you, there are a handful of budget smartphones with excellent cameras. Whatever the case, once you've decided what you do and don't need, it's easier for you to choose which of our picks of the best cheap phones mentioned is ideal for you. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like this video. And guys, if you have bought any of these phones or are using these phones, your feedback means a lot to us. Do comment in the comment section below of what you think. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.